In the dim glow of a Los Angeles mansion on June 25, 2009, the world lost its king of pop. Michael Jackson, the man who redefined music, dance, and spectacle, was pronounced dead at 2:26 p.m. after paramedics found him in cardiac arrest. He was 50 years old. The official cause, acute propofol intoxication, administered by his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, who was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter. Toxicology reports showed a lethal cocktail of sedatives in Jackson's system: propofol, lorazepam, midazolam, and the autopsy confirmed it was homicide. For most, the story ended there. A tragic fall of a tormented genius, crushed by fame, addiction, and the relentless machinery of celebrity. But for others, that day marked not an ending, but the beginning of one of the most enduring conspiracy theories in modern history. Whispers began almost immediately. Michael Jackson, they said, did not die. He faked it. Or worse, he had died long before, and what the world saw in his final years was an illusion sustained by technology and deception. These theories have ebbed and flowed for over a decade and a half, but in recent years, particularly since 2024, they have surged again with new intensity. Social media platforms, especially TikTok and X, have become breeding grounds for fresh claims. Videos with millions of views assert that Jackson orchestrated his own disappearance to escape predatory elites. Others insist he was already gone by the early 2000s, replaced by holograms, body doubles, or even early deepfake prototypes. The question that haunts believers: how much of what we witnessed was real and how much was theater? Let us trace the official timeline first, the version backed by court records, forensic evidence, and eyewitness testimony. In the months leading to June 2009, Jackson was rehearsing intensely for his comeback tour, This Is It. He was frail, insomnia-plagued, and reliant on propofol, a powerful anesthetic, to sleep. Dr. Murray, hired to oversee his health, administered the drug nightly in Jackson's bedroom. On that fateful morning, Murray left Jackson unattended after giving him a dose. When he returned, Jackson had stopped breathing. Despite frantic efforts, CPR on the bed, delayed 911 calls, the singer could not be revived. The trial of Conrad Murray in 2011 laid bare the chaos of Jackson's final days. Witnesses described a man desperate for rest, surrounded by enablers. The Los Angeles County Coroner's report was unequivocal. The body on the table was Michael Joseph Jackson, identified by fingerprints, dental records, and distinctive vitiligo patterns. His children, Prince, Paris, and Blanket, were present in the aftermath. His mother, Catherine, fought for custody. The estate, once drowning in debt, exploded in value posthumously, generating billions through music catalogs, merchandise, and the 2009 documentary, This Is It. Yet even as the courts closed the case, the internet opened another. The first major theory emerged within hours. Jackson had faked his death to escape crushing financial obligations, reportedly $500 million in debt, and the suffocating glare of tabloid scrutiny following his 2005 child molestation acquittal. Believers pointed to cryptic clues. His ambulance photo, leaked to TMZ, showed a man who looked oddly calm, eyes half open. The hearse arriving at the coroner's office appeared empty to some. The memorial service at Staples Center featured a closed casket. And then there was the death certificate delay, fueling speculation of forgery. But the theory that has gained the most traction in recent years is darker. Jackson faked his death to escape powerful, dangerous forces who wanted him silenced or controlled. Proponents link him to the shadowy networks exposed in the Jeffrey Epstein case. In 2024, newly unsealed Epstein documents included a 2013 email from the disgraced financier asking an associate, Is Michael Jackson back from vacation? Sent 4 years after Jackson's official death, the message went viral when reposted on X and Reddit. Theorists argue it was coded language, proof that Jackson had gone into hiding to evade the same elite circles Epstein serviced. Some even claim Jackson possessed compromising information on industry figures involved in exploitation, and his death was his only escape. Sightings have fueled the fire for years. In 2010, a disguised figure was photographed in Bahrain resembling Jackson. In 2016, a man in Las Vegas was filmed moonwalking in a crowd. More recently, in 2024 and 2025, blurry videos from Europe and South America purport to show an aged Jackson living quietly under an assumed name. One viral clip from a Dubai mall in late 2025 shows a masked man in a fedora performing subtle dance moves that fans swear only Michael could execute. Facial recognition apps, run by amateur sleuths, claim 90% plus matches. Then there is the most unsettling strand. The idea that Jackson actually died years earlier, perhaps as far back as the late 1990s or early 2000s, and what the world saw afterward was technological deception. This theory gained momentum after the 2014 Billboard Music Awards, where a hyper-realistic hologram of Jackson performed "Slave to the Rhythm." The audience gasped. Millions watching at home swore it was indistinguishable from the real man. In an era now dominated by AI deepfakes, think Taylor Swift endorsement hoaxes or resurrected Tupac performances, believers ask, if they could do that in 2014, what could they do in 2009 or earlier? Some point to inconsistencies in Jackson's later appearances. His voice seemed higher in some interviews. His skin tone shifted dramatically. Certain dance moves looked slightly off. Conspiracy forums compile side-by-side videos claiming body doubles were used for public events, while the real Jackson was either already dead or in hiding. The estate's continued release of new music, posthumous albums like Michael, 2010, and Escape, 2014, is cited as evidence of a long-running cover-up to milk his image for profit. Adding fuel to these claims are statements from those close to him. Jackson's former bodyguard, Matt Fiddies, said in 2010 that he believed Michael might have faked his death. LaToya Jackson, his sister, initially claimed on television that she believed he was murdered, later walking it back. Even Paris Jackson has spoken cryptically in interviews about her father's paranoia and fear of certain powerful people. In 2025, the resurgence reached fever pitch when AI-generated Michael Jackson interviews began circulating on TikTok. In one widely shared video, a digital Michael claims he had to disappear to protect his children. Though quickly debunked as AI creations, the videos amassed hundreds of millions of views, blurring lines between reality and fabrication. Documentaries like Killing Michael Jackson, 2019, and fan-made series on YouTube keep dissecting every frame of his final rehearsals, searching for clues. But when we step back and examine the evidence with clear eyes, the conspiracy theories begin to unravel. The Epstein email? Context reveals it was likely a morbid joke or delusion within criminal circles. Epstein was known for name-dropping celebrities. No follow-up evidence ever emerged linking Jackson to Epstein's island or associates. Sightings? Invariably debunked as lookalikes, wishful thinking, or outright hoaxes. The hologram. an innovative tribute approved by the Jackson estate using motion capture from his own rehearsals, not a cover for anything sinister. The autopsy was thorough, witnessed by multiple experts. DNA matched, fingerprints matched. Family members identified the body. Dr. Murray served prison time. The estate's financial success is real, but hardly proof of fraud. Dead artists from Elvis to Prince have seen similar posthumous booms. Why then do these theories persist so fiercely? Because Michael Jackson was never just a man. He was a myth, a child prodigy who became the biggest star on earth, only to be hounded, isolated, and broken by the world he enchanted. For millions, accepting his mortality feels like betrayal. If the king of pop could die in such an undignified way, alone, addicted, betrayed, it forces us to confront the cruelty of fame. Believing he escaped, that he outsmarted the system and now lives free somewhere, offers comfort. It preserves the magic. In the end, the truth is both simpler and sadder. Michael Jackson was human, brilliant, wounded, and ultimately overwhelmed. He lives on not in hiding, but in every moonwalk imitated on a street corner, every thriller dance at Halloween, every child discovering Billie Jean for the first time. The mystery endures because we want it to. But the man behind the glove is gone, his voice echoing eternally through the music he left behind.